100 foods to eat before you die. I've been traveling and eating all around the world, and here are the 100 foods you need to eat before you die. And these are in no particular order, so add them to your food bucket list. Number 16, Ratu Sari. Finally here at Ratu Sari, it's almost dinner time, definitely getting hungry. Let me show you the meatballs. There it is, it's like a solar system. Let's go see how this thing is made. She's the owner of this establishment. Thank you so much for having us.
Welcome.
And this is the giant meatball. How big is that, Tika?
30 kilograms.
30 kilograms.
Yeah.
That's over 60 pounds.
Yes.
That's a big meatball. How long did it take to cook?
5 p.m.
5 a.m.
Yeah, 5 a.m.
So it takes 12 hours to cook? Oh my, it's so crazy because he's stirring the meatball.
Yeah.
And the meatball is just the mass of it. It's just moving the tidal wave of soup around this pot. As much as I love anything, but it's also sort of a dream come true. Because a lot of times I have something delicious, you know? I said, wow, I wish it could be just giant so I could just keep eating it.
We have a challenge for this meatball.
You have a challenge?
Yeah.
What kind of challenge?
We have 1 kilo.
And I think that's over 2 pounds. My math is really bad. It is 15 minutes?
Yes, 15 minutes.
I could do that.
You can do that?
I think so. Here we go. The meatballs have arrived. We're going from the smallest to the biggest. This looks really innocent. Look at it. It's innocent little meatball. I could just gobble it up. One biter, a little bit of soup. So harmless. This is a little more substantial. Maybe about the size of a little fist. Still a couple bites. Not too scary. This looks like an appetizer portion. Much bigger. It's a softball size. Still manageable. Next one might make you pee your pants a little bit. I don't think there's a ball on this planet that could adequately compare to this size.
Oh, you must be tired lifting that.
Now guys, if you think this is the biggest meatball you've ever seen in your life, just wait. This is the 30K meatball. Just want you guys to keep that in mind. 30K meatball, over 60 pounds. This ain't nothing compared to the mother, father, godfather of all meatballs in all the world, the 45K meatball. Over 90 pounds of pure meat and eggs and spices. This terrifies me. This thing feeds over 1,000 people. Not only is it massive, it actually smells good. And compared to everything else, here we go. Here's a good comparison. Here is all the meatballs together. This is like the earth and the sun. Those of you who are really good at astrology, this is probably not the most exact model, but to me, that's us, that's the sun. I mean, I could feel the bigger meatball holding the smaller meatball right now. So I knew, you know, obviously, meatballs go really good with pasta or noodles. This is a massive plate of rice noodles and ramen. And a regular knife is not gonna be able to cut a meatball. You need like a little sword and a pitchfork. Of all the great mighty meatballs in the sky. Maybe it's kind of ironic that it was cloudy today, you know? Cloudy meatballs. I am a bit overwhelmed, so it's kind of like I'm on a date with Halle Berry right now. I don't know how to act. All I know is everything looks beautiful and I really want to be part of their lives. If you guys think I'm not putting enough noodles, I'm about to do a food challenge later, so spare me a little bit. And I'm gonna eat this tiny meatball because it's just adorable. That is a flavorful broth. Really, really peppery. I think there's a lot of white pepper in here. It definitely goes great with the noodles. That's perfect. Need some heat. The 5-spout hot sauce. I feel like if the regular hot sauce bottle is a water gun, this is a Super Soaker 5000. Heck yeah, with the spice. The noodle is actually really al dente. Perfect. Excellent noodles, excellent broth. And now let's mix in this little meatball. That's a beefy meatball. The meatball is spicy on its own, a little peppery. Again, beautiful clean beef flavor. And this meatball is called Bakso Klenger, and it's a beef meatball, of course, and there's inside, like I said, there's some peppers. There's a little bit of crunchiness inside as well. I can see some of the tendon in here, some of the yojing, the tendon, and that's a great part of the beef. This is the part that's a little more chewy, it's a little more gelatinous. and crunchy on the tendon and the cartilage of the meatball. It's different than any other beef meatball I've ever had. Usually beef meatball, they're very chewy, they're very springy. Although it's dense, extremely bouncy and juicy. Add some more chili to that meatball, that thing is gonna bounce even higher. All right, now that I tasted the little meatball, we're gonna do a little operation. Well, I'm gonna show you guys what's in the Gigantor 45 kilo meatball. I'm so curious to see what's in here because you know there's some goodies in here. There are so many things that I see in the middle of this meatball that I absolutely adore. First of all, I see a ton of, look at this. Look at all the chili that's in here. This is mostly fatty beef meat in the middle. And I don't think we reached the bottom yet. I don't think, oh! I accidentally stabbed an egg. The egg looked like it was fried first, so almost like a Scotch egg covered in chilies. This is like the earth. It's got multiple layers to it. Once we crack the surface, look at this. This is like a marvel of food engineering. Tons of meats. I see garlic, I smell garlic. Bunch of eggs. There's 100 eggs in here. Have you guys ever seen a beef meatball lay an egg? Have you seen it lay 100 eggs? Well, this one has all that in here. And I was just told there's 10 kilos of sliced beef in here. Gosh, I promise you, not kidding one bit, that's delicious. It's not just fatty beef, it's beef tendon, cartilage. That flavor is so incredible. Inside this massive planetary meatball, it's just soaked in chilies. Red chili oil, marinating everything, invading every single morsel of this meat. Something this gigantic, most people might not think it tastes good, but it's delicious. You can also get this in not so spicy, but I don't recommend it. You should get it as spicy as you can. Spice level, I think for me, 8 out of 10. Really, really spicy. Definitely my kind of beef. But alas, I gotta say goodbye to this giant meatball because I still have a food challenge coming up. So I'm gonna go try to take down 1 kilogram of meatball after I already ate a bunch already. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm ready because this thing, it raised up my appetite. This is the prettiest restaurant seat I've ever sat on. I mean, just look around this beautiful, authentic Japanese hut. You got cowbells on the walls. It's just gorgeous. I wasn't planning on it, but I guess I'm doing the 1K meatball challenge. 1K is about 2.2 pounds. This is not a cop-out. I promise you guys, I'm not that hungry right now. We just ate a few hours ago. I ate a lot because I didn't think I was gonna eat till 6 p.m. It's about 4 p.m. right now. But I'm gonna psych up and battle it out because I ain't gonna let a small meatball get the best of me. A bigger meatball. Bring out the big meatball. You sure this is 1 kg? He's smirking, I don't know. This is a lot bigger than I thought. 15 minutes on the clock. Here we go. The meatball is good. The outside is very dense. The soup does help a little bit. You kind of just gotta wash it down. This thing looked like such a small, harmless meatball before. This meatball caught me off guard. I mean, 2 pounds of food is not much. I could do 2 pounds of food pretty easily.
Oh no, the sneeze of fullness. The sneeze of death for me.
This is called food arrogance right here. It's not looking good. Still got over half a meatball to go. I'm gonna battle to the end though. Ah, this meatball caught me by surprise. My competitor is well-rounded. It's a little slippery. And I failed. But at least it was a delicious journey and a delicious challenge. I know I could have done better. So next time, I'm gonna be prepared and I'll be back to face this meatball again. But today was a meatball-filled, awesome, fun day. It was delicious, intimidating, awesome, all at the same time. So thank you to the restaurant Bakso Klenger Ratu Sari for having me. It was such a fantastic meatball experience. I wish I knew this challenger was waiting for me when I got here. But again, next time I'll be more prepared. And guys, if you want to check out the restaurant, the information is listed for you in my description box below. And I am definitely klingering right now, so I think I'm ready to be wheeled out of here. Luckily, I'm in this thing. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, I'll see you later.